Tactical pivot was pivotal when the traveling man won't end the line. It was my mayday, spring my payday, need that emphasize. Infinite relay, this in a speed race, marathon on mine. I'm a guy to find no limit.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Rockets have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Jazz. Will round 3 end in an upset of epic proportions? Coming right up.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. Take a look at the Jazz. Breakthrough on the ropes, but I think they're playing for pride tonight. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, where's your head at? Are you ready to start that summer vacation? Or are you determined not to go quiet?
Here's the starting group for Houston. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thompson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Sexton. The pass to George. Sexton against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Sexton for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the paint. In the corner, it's Kessler. And that one is hammered home.
A wise path right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Smith outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's George. Şengün with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Shot from the wing. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
George against Schroeder. Rockets with the rebound. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Eason. Sexton the pass to George. 4 on the clock. Over Schroeder, and it's George again missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 8. Kessler up top. There's a screen. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Sensabaugh. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Rockets leading by 8. Schroeder looking around. Over George. And it's Schroeder missing. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Sexton with it. Picked up by Thompson. George finds Kessler. Eason gets a wide open look. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Schroeder. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Sensabaugh no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Nice shot by Thompson. 8 points from Amen Thompson.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Jazz. And a switch here also for Houston. Grant, he's checked in for Alperen Sengun. So both teams making some changes here. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Fourth, Jabari Smith. And, of course, Lauri Markkanen.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Dunn passes to Horton Tucker. No good on the triple. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Thomas. And Houston again with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Horton Tucker. George passes to Kessler. Now Horton Tucker. Back to Kessler. Buries it down low. Houston in the lead. Here's Thomas. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Horton Tucker with it. Thomas covering. George with no one around. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And there's the drive. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And here are the Rockets now. They're on an 18-7 run. Markkanen can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Collins wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Out to the wing. Back to Markkanen. Kessler with the rebound.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Horton Tucker off target with his 3. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Dunn. He's out there with Colin Sexton. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Horton-Tucker's shot is off. Houston leading by 8. Baseline drive. Again, the Rockets score.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
Sexton against Thomas. The Jazz working the ball around now. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Houston.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still yet to score. Kicks it to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Sengun, no good. Jazz trail by 8. And Grant sends it back. They recover it. Here's Horton Tucker. Connects from three-point range. Horton Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Houston. Lets it go from the wing. No good from Grant. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Whitmore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cameron Thomas. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Grant against Sexton. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. The first free throw is good.
The thing that stands out about Sengun is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Jazz trail by 3. Done outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith the pass to Sengun. That one doesn't drop. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Sensabaugh. Hasn't made one yet. Outside for Sexton. 5 on the clock. For the 3. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Jazz with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in for Colin Sexton. And George is subbed in for Dunn. Now, here's George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Out to the right wing. Horton Tucker finds George. Here's Sensabaugh. Eason, a screen on Grant. Another shot, and the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Yes, that goes in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Horton Tucker. Kessler with the bucket.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Sengun. And it's Thompson in for Buddy Hield. Markkanen, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 7. Outside for Sexton. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Teardrop shot. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
At the elbow, Smith. Over Kessler. And it's Smith missing. Jazz have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Passes to Easton. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
George against Schroeder. To the right side. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh has got his first 3 points of the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
3-pointer, Markkanen. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
7 seconds left here in the second. Here's Sensabaugh. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's
the offense has been playing as one. They check the hero ball at the door and big assist totals. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys.
so they get a passing grade.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
You see, passing grade, the assists, the sharing, the sharing of the. Okay. Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacations.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Amen Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here is George. There's the screen. Kessler passes to Sexton. Good D by Thompson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here's Sexton. 6 points for him. And George gets it to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Schroeder outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Sexton. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the inside, Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Sexton with it. He's got 8. George dishes to Sexton. They set the pick. There's the triple. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Three-pointer, Markkanen. A rebound by the Jazz. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Sexton.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Şengün. Kessler with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. With the shot, George with the bucket. George has got 8 points.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Şengün kicks to Markkanen. Şengün with the screen for Markkanen. The high post shot. Şengün no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's the pass to Easton. George looking around. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight. Now a timeout called by Houston. Horton Tucker's checked in for Utah. And a switch here also for Houston. Hield's checked in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. Hield outside. Here's Smith. The good-looking shot from the wing. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good decision-making by Hield. Giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Hield. The shot by George, no good. For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And that one's good. Schroeder.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Now, here is George. He's got 11.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Jazz trail by 5. The 3 from George. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And this is why people are so high on George. He can take over games with his scoring.
Pass to Şengün. Hield outside. Şengün with the screen for Hield. Stripped away. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Markkanen. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Over Hield. The shot's good from Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Şengün passes to Smith. Şengün with the screen for Smith. Şengün no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Three-pointer Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
Here's Sensabaugh. Outside, George. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Tie game in Utah. And will return shortly.
The Rockets, 48.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Dunn is out there with Sexton. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. That's the group right now for Utah.
And a good nose for the ball, sniffing it out. Dunn picks it clean and heads the other way with it.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the middle. Şengün, no good. Utah leading. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Thomas. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Rockets shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Schroeder's checked in. Thomas against Sexton. Another miss by Utah. The Rockets trail. Three-pointer, Hield. Unable to get that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And finished off by Collins.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up, finds the opening.
In the corner, it's Hield down low. Here's Şengün. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Sexton against Thomas. Dunn, wide open, he fires. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists now in the game. Thomas finds Schroeder. Houston moving the ball around. No good from Grant. Jazz leading by 6. Floats one up, and there's the nice layup by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timeout called for Rockets. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Grant. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Buddy Hield. It's Thompson in for Thomas. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Thompson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
Now, here is George. Easton passes to Sexton. In the corner, it's Kessler. Outside, George. The dish to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kessler. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Markkanen from outside. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
In the corner, it's Eason. Kept alive. Kessler, no good. Gets trailed by 9. Here's Smith. Drains the 19-footer.
Good quick play that time by Smith. For a big guy, he really moves his feet well.
To the middle. Here's Sexton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Markkanen. It's to Kessler. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Smith for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Smith rising to the occasion, making a play when they needed it.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Markkanen. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. That they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Count it, good.
And you can trust an efficient shooter like Markkanen in the clutch. He's going to get a good look.
With the step. Outside, Sexton. Off target from three-point range.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Stolen by Markkanen. Thompson kicks to Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a lot of pressure on Smith. His team needs him to come through.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Markkanen. From 11 feet away, goes back up. Kessler, no good. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 12-4 run. Markkanen kicks to Smith. The Rockets with another miss. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 5. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 15 seconds left in the fourth. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Markkanen from outside. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Utah who's scraped by with a win. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying